Hello guys and welcome to What's on the Workbench. This will be episode 2 now. We've got quite a lot to get through today, so I'll make a quick start. So first of all, one of the things I've got on my workbench is the beaching in station. Notice anything different? Oh, you don't? Try again. There you go. It now has a canopy. Doesn't seem to be sitting quite right actually, now that I look at it on camera. Anyways, it's kind of loose. Anyways, okay, I can fix that. Basically, what I did is I went through a bit of a, I wouldn't say a crisis, but a bit of an adventure, because I found out that that the GWR never actually used cream and chocolate. Well, not that I know of, because I read on a website that they used only really light and dark stone, which is the colours I've used on this. And basically cream and chocolate was what everything that was in light and dark stone was replaced to in BR days. So basically I decided, right, can't have that, so I eliminated everything cream and chocolate on beaching end and repainted it to light and dark stone. So as you can see there, I've done everything in light stone and dark stone now. It's looking quite nice. And while I was at it, I decided why not fit some lighting. So I've got these two lights here and here, so they work, and I've also got some lights on the roof there. And they do go, and in the process of that I decided why not make a small interior. I know it looks terrible, but when you're looking through the windows of the building, it actually looks alright, because you can't really see the crookedness of it. You can just sort of make out the walls and like the waiting room. So that's just made out of card. It's pretty flimsy, but it does the job. And before you start hammering me with, oh, it's in cream and chocolate, not quite. It's sort of meant to be like a creamy colour, but the idea was that was just to look like wallpaper, because I kind of made brush strokes, but yeah. And I decided, let's go in with a nice track weathering pen to make it a wood colour, because they sort of had these stained wood planks sort of thing around the edges, up to about maybe chest height, and well, that I'm led to believe, in some stations. And so I decided, let's colour that in, and then I realised, put the two together, I'm like, oh, that looks like cream and chocolate, never mind. So that's what happened there. Oops. And so basically, yeah, that's that, and it looked quite nice. It's all lights up and everything. Moving right along, you guys will never have seen this station before. This is, I suppose now that I've announced that Redfern is existent, this is the Redfern station. Now I know in my previous video I said that the Redfern station was going to be a resin from Bikeman Scenecraft, but me and Matthew decided that, seeing as it's, you know, probably going to cost quite a bit to get that A, sent over, and B, it's quite an expensive model, and we decided, seeing as we probably got the parts, and you know, I've been, like I said in the last video, quite inspired by Simon, from his channel. I thought, why not scratch build? So I scratch built this station building, and it took a couple of days, but it was quite an enjoyable build, really. The only, you know, basically the whole thing is made out of, well, it's actually made out of card, like as in, you know, cardboard type stuff, as you can see there. And basically what I've done is I've just, yeah, made the inner shell, you could say, out of card, and then went over the top with plastic card, like embossed plastic card with the brick, and the windows were leftovers from a Will's kit, and the door is a leftover from the station kit that I got there from Ratio, and I just had these downpipes also as leftovers, and that was a chimney leftover from a kit, and same with the balancing. So basically, it's a scratch build with a few parts from various kits that I haven't used. And so, there you go. I didn't put windows on the back because it's going to be up against a hillside, and I thought, it's not a very big building. Only really needs 2 windows. So that looks quite nice. I'm very pleased with that. I will put lights in it and maybe an interior, I'm not sure yet. And so something else I forgot to mention was this tube here that you can see. Now I'll probably paint that black to look like a fireplace or something if I do an interior. But basically that tube there is so that when it's sitting on the platform I can slot another tube, which I've got just... where did I put it? Can't see it. Anyways, another tube that'll slot into there, like a socket, and that will allow, if I want to hook up a smoke generator so that the chimney can pump out smoke. Well, have smoke coming out of it. So, yeah, there you go. That's the Redfern station, and that's quite nice, really. Quite pleased with that. Next thing on our list of things to do, things to cover, is this wee lamp hut. Now this is actually a Hornby point motor cover, and we did actually use these on Beaching End as well, but I thought I'd just show you, how simple it really is. I mean, you can get I think you can get them from Scaledale, Scenecraft and Wills, all as, ready-made or kit products. But basically these are the Hornby point motor covers, and one day I was in a local model shop a while back and realised the resemblance to GWR lamp huts that these really have. So I decided, why not paint this up. Basically, they come in like a wee package like this, and have a wee thing there that it sits on, like a base, that you're meant to sit your point motor in. So it sits like that, and you've got the wee thingy there that goes in and out. So basically it was very simple. It just unclips, so you take it off, cut and sand the clips off, and then bam, you've got a nice wee lamp hut. So I was very pleased with that. So that was also, as you can see, painted in light stone and dark stone. So that looks quite nice. Moving right along. Also, for Redfern, because the railway line crosses a river, of course it's going to need a bridge. So, bought these bridge girders. They're from Pico, and again have painted them up in stones 2 and 3 / light and dark stone. And this is just the bridge thing that the tracks will sit on, sort of thing. Not sure whether I'll use that. It looks alright, I guess. Yeah, not too bad. These are just the Metcalfe paving slabs, given a bit of weathering to, and a bit of wear and tear, and so I'll just, that'll sit sort of like that kind of thing, with the tracks going across. I've also got this one here, which has also been painted, and on the back I came in with a track weathering pen with the rust effects, and I've just went over that and then really just smeared it with my finger. I don't know, it doesn't look as good on camera, if I'm honest. It looks quite nice in real life because it's quite subtle, but you can tell it's, rusty and whatnot. So that was a wee experiment I did, and it actually came out alright, just the camera doesn't seem to agree too much. So that's what I did there. Also made a wee abutment for the bridge. This was very simply done with a piece of wood that is cut 12mm depth, and then stuck the these Wills sheets that you can get, come in a whole different load of varieties. You've got the paving slabs, you've got bricks, stone, whatever, into the whole load of those, and basically just stuck them on around it and then painted it up, and stuck a bit of card on the top there and cut it to the right shape. And I think that actually looks quite effective, really. So I need to build another one of those, and so the bridge will sit on that. Something else I've done, I just realised. Also with Beaching End, is this signal box has been repainted out of cream and chocolate. And ignore that. I decided, let's see how it looks in the same kind of brickwork as that, and it doesn't look too great. So I'm going to paint over that, or remove the paint, because I don't think it looks too good. But yeah, I think the building actually does look a lot better in light stone and dark stone. A lot more GWR looking. And actually, on that note, in case you wondered, the colours I actually use, I know you can get, like, from Phoenix Paints and Rail Match, you can get light and dark stone. What I use is actually these resin test pots. So there's this one here called Whiskey. I actually did my own bit of research about that, about what colours I should use, and, you know, spent a couple hours, you know, on the internet going, oh, okay, let's work out the official sort of colours, because these are actually based on the colours that Severn Valley Railway uses, and also I think South Devon uses the same colours as well. So I thought, well, that's a good reference, really. So yeah, this is Whiskey, that's from a resin. So this is representation of light stone. And I've also got one which is dark stone, and that's called Santa Fe, and I'm not sure, oh, there it is, it's underneath there. So this is one called Santa Fe, and that's, yeah, dark stone. And it actually looks quite good. I mean, I don't know if it's 100% correct, but, you know, every time I look at a picture of, you know, stones 2 and 3 being used on heritage railways or whatever, I always compare them to mine and think, yeah, that looks pretty good. Because I think it sort of varies as well on heritage railways. I think West Somerset's dark stone is a slightly different shade to Severn Valley's, and a few other railways have slightly different variations. But yeah, those are the ones I use. I'm quite happy with those. They look, you know, they look good enough to represent the two colours, and I think most of you will agree that it definitely cuts the mustard. So there you go. I've been going on for nearly 13 minutes now, so I'll finish up, and yeah, thanks for watching. If you haven't seen my 250 subscriber video, go check that out. I actually have been working on that for ages, but had problems with Sony Vegas, so it's taken ages to get it onto YouTube. But yeah, it's a bit overdue now. I've now got 270 subscribers, but we won't go into that too much at the moment. We'll leave that for the next maybe 300 subscriber special. But yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, don't hesitate to leave a comment. You know, like this video if you've enjoyed it. And, you know, give us a subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this in the future. Yeah, just like I said, if you've got any questions or anything you want to know, just sing out, and, you know, I'm all ears. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. Bye.